Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully, you can hear me, see me okay. I don't know, we're trying a different angle for Friday nights. I don't know if this is going to work or not because this is literally the noisiest corner in the house. And as always,
Your life, so that automatically everybody has to come out and make noise.
what is going on, everybody? How we doing? I also got to tilt that way. It's weird. I'll figure something out eventually, I promise. And they're off. Okay. Wow. It is Friday. You all know what that means. It's time for a double tap or double dose. Whatever. You know what? Double dose probably would have been a good one. Probably. Yeah, the double tap thing. Yeah. I like it. Hope everybody had a great week. I've had a great week. Probably one of the best weeks I've had in about a year. So I'll get into that in a little bit. But definitely a good week. So I hope that my good weakness rubbed off on all of you. And all of you had a good week. And just maybe we can keep that train rolling. That'd be awesome. I don't really think I like this angle. I just don't. Oh, yeah. We'll work with it. We'll see. But looks like we got everybody coming in from Coldwater Aquatics stream. Thank you, Brandon, for sending everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, let me go to the start because I know he can't wait to see this, and he sent me this, and I have it. I have it. I promised him. I told him I have it. I will show it here right now as soon as I can find it. Here we go.
Garcia Aquatics here!
What's going on, Garcia? What's happening, buddy? Good seeing you. I do like the Terminator theme on that, too. That was actually pretty cool. One of these days, I'm going to learn how to make stuff like that. Oh, man, oh, man. Then we got Crown Tail Half Moon coming in. What's happening, Crown Tail? Good seeing you. I got to stop looking over here. Oh, man. Yeah. What's happening? Oh, Fish Fam Link's in the house. What's happening, Fish Fam Link? Good seeing you. Linda Worth. Hi, Linda. How you doing? Welcome. Looks like we got Vinoski. What's up, Vinoski? How we doing? How we doing? Good seeing you. QC Aquaholic with the Chili Willy hashtag. Is that what the kids are calling it nowadays? Just, it never fails. When I want to go live, that's when everything's got to happen. Oh, well. It'll be all right. It'll quiet down in a minute. Welcome in, QC. Welcome, welcome. Lady Warshak, what's happening, Lady R? How you doing? M&C Aquatics, how's it going, buddy? Good seeing you. What's happening, Jesse? Salient? I always screw it up. I'll probably never get it right. I said Jesse. I said both.
Okay,
So, what's happening, Jesse? Good seeing you, buddy. Oh, man, oh, man. 3G, what's up, 3G? Good seeing you, buddy. Richard Mason, welcome. How you doing? Hey, Paul McCarthy, how's it going, buddy? Good seeing you. Andy Carson, welcome. How's it going? Silver Creek, what's up, buddy? How you been? Coldwater Aquatics, what's happening, Brandon? How you doing? You staying dry up there? We're not. It's supposed to be like some sort of inland monsoon or some crap. I don't know. I think that's just their technical term for a lot of rain. It's not going anywhere. Enjoy your weekend inside. Oh, man. Let's see. Jeff Kane made it in. What's happening, Jeff? How we're doing? Good seeing you.
Okay, well, I'm in.
Oh, yeah. That kind of works.
That's
Richard Mason, what's happening, buddy? Good seeing you. Let's see. Garcia says, that's my new intro, and you are the first person to show it on our stream. That's awesome. I like it. Thank you for letting me be the first there.
yeah.
I like being the first. Well, most of the time. There's times where I don't like being first, and that's usually when I'm the first one a cop sees taking off sporadically at a red light. Anyways, that didn't happen. Now, I'm just saying, don't like being first then.
Right.
Let's see. Craig's Catfish Cake. What's Crave? Why do I always get tongue-tied on that one? Craig's Catfish Cake. How you doing, buddy? Oh, man. Leave it to me to murder everything.
Yeah, well, you know.
Let's see. I think we might be caught up.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure we're not missing anybody on the Book of Faces. I don't see anyone. I'm going to say we're good. All right. So I hope you guys can see me okay. I hope it doesn't sound like a bunch of gurgling. It might, and if it does, there's really not a whole lot I can do about that. I've got this protein skimmer that's actually doing a pretty good job on this tank. You can't tell by the substrate, but well, you really can't even see it that well, I guess. So, but it's noisy. It's not loud. It's just, you know, it's there. But it's doing a fantastic job. I'm still kind of in awe about what it actually removes. It's actually pretty disgusting. But
Yeah.
it does improve the quality of the water drastically. So very important if you've got a saltwater tank, as I'm learning. Protein skimmer, get one. Many of you probably already knew that, though. All right. So tonight, I kind of want to try a theme. And I think I missed a M&C Aquatics, thanks for commenting on my shorts anytime. And since we're on the subject, I try to comment on every video I see, whether it just be like, hey, cool, man, or, you know, something like that, just because, I don't know, I don't want to be one of those guys that's like, hey, come check out all my stuff, and then I ignore everybody. I try not to do that. I try to be very active. It just, I can't get to everybody. But I promise I see stuff, I at least like it if I don't comment. So I'm one of the likes. I guarantee it. KJE Aquatics, what's happening? Good seeing you. All right. Let's see. Looks like Sketty Nona made it in. Ooh, I almost missed you. Sorry, Sketty. What's happening? Okay, so I guess the theme I want to do tonight, is that what I said? Theme?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I kind of want to have like an interactive discussion. Hopefully it's not boring, but I want to know what you guys look for in channels. Like, why do you follow this person? Is it because they're educational? Is it because they're informational? Or is it because they're just funny or stupid or whatever? You know, so maybe touch base on stuff like that. I'll explain what I like to follow, or why, or how. Well, yeah, I guess we could say how, because it's not just YouTube. But since I did kind of interlude to it, this week was great. Awesome for me. But I don't know. This one, some of you already know, last year I got in trouble for being stupid. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But long story short, I got pulled over for drinking and driving. Nothing happened. I didn't hit anything. I didn't smash nothing. Just got caught doing 42 and a 40 by a state trooper. Leaving a concert that I took my now 16-year-old to, or well, will be 16 or
No, she is
17.
16.
Yeah,
She
so
will
she's
be
16 now.
17.
She'll be 17 December. So, long story short, I was not going to attempt to make the 45-minute journey back home. I was going to make the attempt of a 5-minute trip up the road to get to my boss's camper where we were going to stay the night. Probably shouldn't have done that. There is no probably. Just flat out shouldn't have done that. So, long story short, it was almost a felony. Basically because the laws changed here in Indiana. And they're cracking down on it. They are not playing. So if you have anybody under 18 in the car and you get caught doing that, you're screwed, basically. I was lucky enough to get it dropped down to a misdemeanor, and I can talk about it now because it's over. But as part of my sentence, I had to serve 30 days on house arrest. So I don't know if you guys might have caught it in some of the videos. I'm sure that, in fact, the one video I'm sitting on now, I'm pretty sure you could see the bracelet, which I don't care. It is what it is. I'm not hiding nothing. It's all public knowledge anyways. But don't be like me. Ubers are way cheaper than a DUI or OWI or whatever. It's cheaper to get a ride. Yep. So, but that was over a year ago last Saturday. So here we are a year later, and I'm still dealing with it. It was very expensive. I never want to deal with it again. Yeah. I have learned from my mistakes. Thankfully, I got enough of a brain to do that. But don't be like me. Just don't. So that's why my week was so good, because I got released from it Wednesday, and they let me cut that stupid bracelet off myself. Yep. I enjoyed that very much. Yeah. So we are doing good now. For the most part, it's over. All the stupid hoops I had to jump through are jumped through. I'm done with those. So now it's just I got to go talk to a PO every month or two until February, and then completely done. So I had to learn the hard way, but I did. So, and I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, no, I didn't. No, because I did. So, but like I said, fortunately, nothing happened. It could have been a hell of a lot worse. So that was the important takeaway, is that, you were stupid, but it could have been worse. So that I don't do that anymore. We'll put it that way. If I drink, if I have one or two, if I have any more than that, no. In fact, at one or two, no. I'm to the point right now I don't even want to do that. So yeah. But anyways, I'm not going to sit here and lecture people on drinking and driving, because I'm not the judge of that. I'm just a very expensive example as to why you shouldn't. Right. Because it's very hard to keep and maintain and feed a lot of these guys when you have to pay the court system and an attorney.
I mean, if we're still going to be paying for the probation until February.
Yeah,
so.
I'm still paying for that, but that's cheaper than, that house arrest was not cheap. That was about $120 a week. Yeah. And yeah, they made sure they got their money too. But just don't do it. Pay $35 to an Uber and not have to pay $8,000 worth of fines and legal fees and all that crap, or pay restitution because you did what my mayor did and hit a parked car or whatever he did. Right. He took a mirror off and cost $6,000 of damage. I think he did more than take a mirror off, unless he hit a Maserati. Very unlikely around here. I have seen 3 Maseratis around here, and all of them have their mirrors. So, anywho, anyway, we're closing the book on that chapter of my life, and I think that I just want to kind of keep that book closed. Yeah. So, but there's no sense in hiding it. It's all public knowledge, so, hey. Yeah. But that is part of leading into the damn it, I forgot the word. Theme. I like to be open. I want my channel to be open and honest. I don't like to hide things. That's why I don't hide things. Unless you call wearing pants to hide an ankle bracelet. That's different.
But I mean, to be fair, it's still cold and you have to wear pants at work anyway.
Well,
so.
Yeah. I can wear shorts there, but there's just something about welding and having my legs exposed. I just don't like it. Right. Because I have leg hair.
Yeah.
So, oh man. But yeah, so that's part of what I like about my channel and what I do. I like to be open and honest. No, I don't know it all about fish keeping. Obviously, I'm not the world's leading expert. Now, I have experience, which I will gladly share if asked, but there's things I've never dealt with that other people deal with on a daily basis, and so on and so forth. So, you know, for me, I look for channels that this guy cracks me up. I follow him, you know. I follow Vice Grip Garage. Why? Well, I like what he does. And two, he's a goofy guy.
He's funny.
He always cracks me up.
Yeah.
I love watching him. I could watch that guy for hours. So, you know, sometimes I have. Not creepy or anything, just
The
I like his
videos.
channels, okay?
Yeah.
But, and then there's other people that I will watch where I might only see one or two videos of that they put out, but it's because I'm looking for something specific. Like if I'm struggling with a car at work where I have no idea, like perfect case in point, a 98 Prowler. Mitchell, all data, nothing tells you how to take the dash panel off. And I had to get the cluster out. I popped on YouTube, last resort kind of thing. I'm like, God, somebody's had to do this. And I found a guy. And it's so easy to pop the dashes on those things. I'm sitting here going, I would have struggled with that and probably broke something. And this dude just boom, 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 right to the point. So, you know, I got on there. I'm like, hey, man, thanks. You saved me hours of scratching my head and screaming and cussing
Right.
for a 2-minute job. So, awesome. So, anyways, that's why I like, you know, I got people I'll follow for here, or I got people like Fish Fam. I try to follow everybody on here. Now, I'll be honest, there's some I don't, and I'm not going to. I don't have to get in detail who they are. Some of you can probably already guess, but there's just some I won't. And not just because of things that maybe happened between us personally or whatever, but I don't see a lot of reciprocating from them. And by reciprocating, I mean, okay, if I followed your channel and helped you out and helped you do things, helped you do stuff with your aquariums or whatever, and you can't even do so much as just come to my channel and like a video, I'm not going to follow you, you know. And I get it. When you got a lot of followers, it's hard to do that. So I try not to get upset, but sometimes I feel some people take advantage, so I try not to follow those people. But and I'm not trying to start any trouble. There's no drama. I'm not trying to do any of that. But you know, there's just some reasons why I follow and why I don't. Same thing with TikTok. If I see a lot of just what I consider garbage, you know, they'll pop up on the page. They might have had one funny video, and then I'll follow them or whatever. And then the next thing is just poor me, you know, something like that. Man, listen, you know, move on, you know.
Yeah.
But I kind of wondered what some of you guys thought. And you guys have been saying it, and I've been seeing it, and I probably just missed 99% of them. So let's just crawl back up here a little bit and just see if we can't see what some of you guys are saying here. I might actually need your help on this one, because I have a habit of... Oh, man. But, you know, we try to be somewhat informational here, but a lot of the times I just try to be funny. Sometimes I try too hard. Sometimes I will honestly admit my videos are snore fests. I'm trying to eradicate those videos. But I try to have a fun one. I try to have a somewhat serious one. And then I'll try to throw some of the automotive stuff in. Some of you like that, so I show that. But there's times where I put those videos out and nobody... Yeah, you know, and I get it. some of those automotive things, okay, brakes on an F-150. That, who cares? You know, I get it. So I'm not upset when they don't get a lot of views or likes or whatever. But
The first one I'm really seeing is Cora Works. He said educational, interactive, project oriented.
I just saw it.
Yeah, the project one can be problematic because newscapes for the sake of it or like 5-minute craft garbage is not what I want in a channel either.
So you probably got something that you. I think I see where he's going with this. So like, you know, if there's something that's like, okay, that looks kind of cool, I'd like to see in depth, and they go, okay, here it is. Here's the start. There's the finish.
Basically,
I've seen, yeah, those. I don't know if those would be considered clickbait,
Kinda.
but I would consider it clickbait. So yeah, I get that. And then you've got some that go into immense detail, and sometimes it's like, come on. I just need to see one thing, and that, you know, and I'm guilty of that too. I really am. A lot of my earlier videos where I'd be building something, I'd just stand there and run my mouth for 25 minutes about product A or piece A that I'm going to cut a half an inch off of and put into this, glue it all together, and 45 minutes later I'm still talking about this coupling. So I get it, which is why I've tried to kind of dwindle that down. It still happens though. It still happens.
Yeah.
It just happened not that long ago, and I'm really sorry about that 45-minute long video.
Sketty Nona said, gosh, if I can find it because I lost it. I watch some channels for information. Also, I watch people who draw a good community of people.
Yeah. So see, so the social atmosphere, I guess.
A good social circle.
Yeah, yeah. And I get that. That's always fun. Like, perfect case in point, anytime I'm in a chat and like you guys are all in there and we're all just making jokes or blowing whoever's live crap just to get a rise out of them or whatever, it's fun. And that's something I like to do. That's why I try to get on a lot of lives, but there's just times where I can only get in there for a minute or two, or just say, "Hey guys, what's up?" and then I'm dead, or I'm quiet, because I'm like, maybe I got something I got to do to that tank, or it could be while I'm at work, and I just go, "Oh man, so and so's live. Let me go in and say hi." Da 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 da. Okay, and then I'm back out. So, but I like the interaction of popping in and saying hey and getting to say hi to you guys and all that stuff. It makes it fun, and that's part of the reason why we want to, and we kind of started doing it, and we got away from it a little bit, is bringing people on with us, and kind of talking with them, which I need to get back into, bring back in. We've got names picked. I just got to get a hold of those names. Unless you can't find the list, then we need to pick names again.
I have a new phone, so.
We probably lost the list.
Yep.
Well, we're going to pick names again. But, and anytime you get an email from us, asking you to come on live, if it's something you don't want to do, not comfortable with, we are not going to be upset if you say, hey man, no offense, whatever, but no. Totally understandable. I don't like to be on camera, whatever. We're not going to be mad. So you're not going to hurt our feelings.
Right.
Well, you might, but no, I'm kidding. But totally get the social group.
Yeah.
And it's fun. And it's sometimes it's fun going live stream to live stream to live stream and just following the same crowd, and then it's like, hey again,
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Last time, don't beat myself up. I beat myself up enough with a car lift. Man, I hit that damn thing so hard again. Walking under the Hummer yesterday. Had something in my hand. Crack. Son of a bitch.
Well,
And it's pointy. Why do they have to make them pointy? Stupid
know.
arms. Oh man. Let's see.
So that's pretty much, and then the only other one I saw was M&C Aquatics said, I like your automotive vids, that's why I messaged you.
Cool. And that's what. So I get asked a lot, why do you call it Metalhead's Aquatic Mayhem? Well, the mayhem is basically because the channel is everything. It's not just fish. It could be fish. It could be cars, trucks, bikes, boats. Staring out of a 25-story hotel window. I mean, you know, I did that at Daytona. I did a short from the window or whatever. It wasn't 25 stories. It was tall, but it wasn't that tall. No, let's see. Let's see. So, you know, it's just some of the things I like. That's why I follow certain channels and why I don't, I guess I could say. I've also got channels that I follow that randomly out of the blue started following us when we first started out, and man, we're good friends to this day.
Yeah.
And some of them have taken off and their channels have exploded, and some other ones haven't, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, it's not what they wanted to do, I guess. But and then there's some that I missed. They just don't do anything anymore.
Yeah.
Because some may or may not have been pushed out of the group or whatever, and there we go. Now they don't stream anymore. I'm not going into detail on that, but it happens. The main thing that everybody's got to remember, if you guys take away anything from anything I ever say, if you're going to start a YouTube or start live streaming or making videos, don't let what other people say influence you to quit doing it if you don't want to quit.
Yeah.
Nobody owns you. Nobody owns time slots. Nobody owns the time a video runs. If you want to make a 4-hour long video, make it.
Yeah.
If you want to make a 5-minute long video, make it. If you want to go on live on this day at this time, but this person gets mad because you're going over their stream, do it anyways. You're not doing it to piss them off. You're doing it because you want to go live, and that's the only time you got. Do it. Don't let others influence you not to do something that you want to do. That's my takeaway from this. If you take away anything I ever say, keep that in mind. You know, not everybody's that way, though. Some people just don't want to deal with it, and I get it. They don't want to deal with the backlash that may come in person or whatever. The confrontation. Some don't be non-confrontational, whatever. I get it. So, me, I try not to be confrontational, but I'm not afraid of it. So, you're not going to push me around.
Right.
I will do everything in my power not to have a confrontation, but I'm not going to let you bully me out of a time slot that you don't own, number one. And I'm not going to let you dictate what day I do this and what time I do this or how long my videos are going to be. No, I make that decision, you know. So I saw another good one right there. Just be yourself. Very good, and that's a very good one, Craig. You're absolutely right. The way you see me and her right now is how we are in person. And any of you that's met us in person, I would hope can say the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here on a camera and act like somebody I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm this big, huge star or this big, awesome guy. Dude, I'm 6 foot tall. I'm 40 years old. I listen to metal music. I ride Harleys. I work on cars, and I have a shit ton of fish.
Yeah.
That's me. That's who I am.
See, John and Kyle both said facts, and I can vouch that 100%.
Yep.
I mean, because we don't try to be someone we're not.
No.
Just because we're behind a camera.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
We're not shy.
Yeah. I see Jeff says, if I get a DUI, I lose my job, so definitely not happening for me. Yeah.
CDL probably.
Yeah.
Or government, you know, something.
That is another effect of the cause is now I can't drive company vehicles for 5 years. It didn't happen in a company vehicle, thank God, or I would have gotten fired.
Yeah.
But now it just made it harder because if I need to get a vehicle sent over for an alignment, I have to find somebody to drive that vehicle while I follow them or whatever in my car.
Yeah.
Or have a couple people go get it. And that's strictly insurance. They can't insure me for 5 years. I get it. It's my own screw up. But if anything, I made it harder. And it was really hard while I was on house arrest because I could not leave the property. So just a simple task of running a car 10 minutes away. Now I have to pull 2 people off of whatever they're doing that can drive and send them to go do whatever I need done. And it's just a big shitstorm. So highly advisable not to do it. But oh man. Oh yeah, HVAC. Yep. Craig says, "Bet you won't do it again." You're damn straight. I'm not going to allow it to happen again. Absolutely not. I'm of an older mindset where I'm hard-headed, so I guess I gotta do it one time. Now, for some reason, speeding, I couldn't quite grasp that one. Street racing and speeding. It took me a long time to learn not to do that. Which I still do it. Sometimes. But, yeah. Definitely not the drinking and driving thing again. That's never going to happen again. I won't allow it. I can't afford it, won't allow it, and I don't want to inadvertently kill someone. So, that, to be plain and blunt, yeah, don't want to kill anybody. And if, I'm seeing what is happening on something where I didn't cause damage or injury, and I'm seeing how long that process is going on and on and on. I mean, it's dragging out. It'll be, the whole scenario's taken 2 years, or it will have taken 2 years in February. It'll be over. But just imagine if there would have been damages or injuries. It's not worth it. Let's see. Jeff's asking, are we in Illinois? I know you've mentioned, but no, we're in Indiana. But we're not. We're about 3.5, 4 hours away from Illinois, depending on how you go. But we're on the eastern, I guess you could call it the eastern side of northern Indiana. But nothing's really that far away from us. Kind of central, but we're not central. Except for everywhere I want to go. It seems to be really, really far away.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. And anybody that I might have missed that came in, I saw Kyle was here. I saw a couple others. Welcome. I'm sorry I was skipping over you. I'm kind of going on a little thing. But we just decided to try a little theme tonight. And, I just kind of not only wanted to know for myself, but it's also going to maybe kind of hopefully help me get a little better at what I do. What?
I'm pretty sure your trigger's dead considering there's a shrimp crawling all over it.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
great.
laying on its side, not moving, and the shrimp's all over it. Fun.
I just saw him yesterday.
I did too.
All
That
right.
shrimp was all over it, and it didn't move at all.
That
so-
always happens on lives.
Anywho.
Well, all right. That sucks. Let's see. I see Mike B's wife is here. Says, let's see. Looks like Liquid Zoo popped in. What's happening? Von Yenzer, what's up, Von? Oh, man. Indiana isn't too far from Cataclysm. Where is that? I think that's in... I can't think of where that's at. I know...
Weren't we just talking about that with Michael? Wasn't that something he was planning on doing
No,
too?
that was...
I don't know.
Now I can't think of it. Ah, well. Oh, yeah, speaking of that, we may just make a little run to Michigan Tropicals here in a week or two. Go check that store out. Hang out with Michael for a little while.
You might want to get your permission though, because it's out of state.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Madison, Wisconsin. That's it. I don't know. That I'm not even sure how far of a drive that is. I'm sure it's probably
Green
like
Bay is
6
like
or 8
8
hours.
hours.
Yeah. I figured.
Yeah, Green Bay is like 8 hours.
Wouldn't be the first time I've driven that far.
That's true.
Von Ninja said he's sneaking in again. Slow night at work. Awesome. Oh, man. Let's see here. All right. So, and I didn't mean to drag anybody down if I did, I'm sorry, but it's me, okay?
This is just reality.
It's just me. All right. Would be faster on a motorcycle. Yes.
But not a very comfortable ride.
I'm not taking my bike that far.
No.
She don't like the highway.
No. She doesn't do great on the
Nope.
highway.
Solid wheels. You know, everybody asked me about my rims, and they're like, how's that on the highway? And I'm like, it's not that bad at all. And it's really not.
No, man.
But there are times where if it's just a little too windy and coming from one direction, it kind of sucks. But
No.
so I try to keep it off the big highways. Plus, it's only a 5-speed. If it was a 6-speed, she could drop the RPMs down a little bit. I wouldn't mind that. I just don't like them running them that high. I don't know what RPMs they are. I don't have a tack, but when you're moving 80 miles an hour and you can hear your exhaust, you know you're wound up pretty good. So, oh, looks like Nathan made it in. Daniel Velez made it. There we go.
John wanted to know about the fish tank behind you. He said, "What's the fish tank behind you?"
That is the Salty Kelly. That is the one and only saltwater aquarium that we have in here right now. And I found out I have a dead fish.
Well, I'm pretty sure you would think the shrimp would have made it move, and it didn't move. So
Well, and that's weird. I just saw him out yesterday.
I know.
I don't know. Everybody else is doing okay in there, but like I said, some of those fish, I don't know, man. Don't know about what you guys are putting in the water over there.
We're not putting anything in the water. Over
No, I'm
there.
kidding. It happens. It could have something wrong with it, you know. But of course, I will test the water.
The other one that we had at work just died a couple of days
And
ago.
see
so
that
they might
that
have.
made me think when you said that
Yeah.
just the other day. You're like, ours died that was here, and I'm like, well,
Uh-huh.
mine's doing great. Was.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. Looks like Steph made it in. What's happening? IHSP. Melvin just came in. What's happening, Melvin? How you doing, buddy? All right. So, I think, what else? What are some other things that, that makes you just go, I'm going to follow this guy? You know? Now I have seen some where seems like you're being stalked sometimes. So you got to be careful with that too. Um, I guess it really shouldn't have been a theme of what do you like. It should be a theme of some things to look for and watch out for.
Yeah, maybe.
It's my live stream. I'll make whatever theme I want.
That's right. And change it if you want to.
I like, perfect example, what Ed does. He'll sit there and talk with you, and the whole time he's talking with you, he's making something. That's really cool. And I like what he does there. And I saw that James was on the other night, and I missed it.
Oh.
I'm going to have to catch the replay on that one.
Yeah, I've been missing a lot of people's streams.
Well, speaking of missing. Oh, I got something in my eye. It's probably fur. Oh, welcome, Patty. How you doing? Good seeing you.
Hi, Daddy.
I'm also curious. Has anybody heard from Rico? Is he doing okay?
He hasn't gone live in a while.
Hmm.
At least not that I'm aware of.
Hope he's doing all right. Oh man. Yeah. M&C says not a big fan of product pushers in every streamer video. I get that too. I will, and I will do reviews of products if I honestly use them.
Yes.
Like, if somebody wanted to ask questions about a Fluval and if it, or like an FX6, and man, I love those things. I have a ton of, well, I don't have a ton of them, but I've got a few of them. And man, if anybody said, I'd like to see your process on cleaning one of those, I'd gladly make a video on that. I'm not going to push it and say, this is the only filter you need, buy it.
Right.
I'll let you make that decision, but I'll show you why I like it. Some things I do like, some things I don't like. I think that's what Higer may or may not have liked about my video. I was showing things I didn't like and did like.
Well, that's the whole point of a
But
review, though.
my thing is, if I'm going to do a review, I'm going to be as honest as possible, because I don't want somebody to go out and buy this same thing and go, man, your video made it look great. This thing's a giant piece of shit, you know?
Yeah.
So, that's why if I discover a problem with a product, I'm definitely letting them know, and I'm definitely letting you guys know, hey, this is really weak. Watch this piece or whatever. I wound up breaking that Higer, but they sent me a new piece to replace that.
Yes.
They were like Johnny on the spot with it, overnighted it and everything.
Literally, they were so
yeah,
quick.
and I'm like, wow, that was fast. But they're like, yeah, and then stayed in contact with me. They're like, how's the product now? I'm like, oh, it's working fantastic now. What it was the T coupler that the hose connects to. I broke it because the Pythons, you can unscrew that off. Like if you had something plugged in there or whatever, well, you can't with this one. It looks like you can, but you can't. Trust me. I found out the hard way. But all I did was contact them, and they were Johnny on the spot with it. But I do agree with some of them. Hey, you can get this on my website, or blah, 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 blah. Now I get it. I get it. You got to sell stuff. I totally understand that. But I don't think I need to hear 10 times in 4 seconds, buy this product.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need to hear it. Also, clickbait is very annoying.
Yes.
Just saying. Very annoying. Especially when I'll do a perfect case in point. I saw for one of the wrestling channels, because I like to watch the stuff about the old school wrestling that I miss. And I see one of the wrestlers that I know is in bad shape, or just old and just beat up, and you know, we don't know is he alive or dead or whatever. they'll have their picture on there and they'll go terrible news, and then I'll sit there and watch a 15-minute long video, and all that was wrong was he got a cold. But they made it look like he was dead. So that pisses me off. So I'm like, great, there's 10 minutes I'm not getting back. And I totally understand that person's doing it because they think that's the only way they're going to get the views on that.
Yeah.
And that's wrong. You know, I don't agree with that. I wish people would stop doing that. If I want to watch your video, I'm going to watch your video. I don't need you to trick me to make me watch your video. Because if anything, you're going to get unsubscribed.
I mean, yeah.
But, you know, I not everybody has the same mindset. But I'm right there with you. The clickbait stuff, the constant product pushing, or another one I've seen, like, I don't know how to say this without sounding mean, because okay, when I say this, I'm not singling any specific person out, okay, but I've seen some people really shove their Amazon affiliation.
Yeah.
And that gets utterly irritating. It's like you just want to have a simple conversation. Oh, hey, while I got you on here, go over here and click on that and blah, blah, blah. It's like, would you lay off it? If I want to, I'll do it. Okay?
Yep.
But, yeah. Yeah, right there. John Cena wrestling clickbait. Yeah.
Yeah.
The message is shirt. The man doesn't want you to see you push his merch. Yep. Or the merch push. Yep. But, you know, I don't know. And I mean, some channels are that's how they were made and that's what they do and it works for them. So, hey, good. Do what works for you. If that works for you, fine. If clickbait works for you, okay.
Right.
And I probably won't watch a lot of your videos, but, you know, it happens by mistake sometimes. I get it. Not really. But one or two, whatever. But when, I can pull up your whole playlist and it's clickbait.
Yeah.
You know, figure it out. Stop doing that shit.
Yeah.
So that's why I try not to do that. And then there's times where I was making videos, and this is where I came up with the rule: stop making videos drunk.
That too.
If you're drinking too much, stop making videos. Just do it when you're sober. Because I have a habit of chatting away about a piece that I'm going to cut this short, like you already heard me say. I really hate some of my early videos.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't know how the hell I edited them.
I don't
Drunk.
either. Very careful.
I have no idea how I did it.
Carrie just
Probably
came in.
why they suck.
Yeah.
Hey, Carrie, how's it going? Science gal. Good seeing you. Hopefully we get to see you in September.
I sure hope so.
If you sleep easy at night making clickbait and potentially exploiting kids or whatever with your links and products endorsements, you do you, I guess. Not my job to enforce it.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Just don't expect me to watch them.
That one. Yeah. That.
Yeah.
100% that.
Don't expect me to support it. Let's see. So that, you know, there's just some of the dark sides, and not everything's. And this is the same thing in life. Not everything is sunshine and roses. Got to take the good with the bad. Blah 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 blah. Best advice: be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself on here. Be yourself in person.
Yeah.
I mean, more people will like you better that way.
Yeah.
Then you're one person on camera, but when that camera goes out, I could name names. I'm not doing it, but I could name names. Not doing it. So that's just some of my advice. some of the reasons why I follow who I follow. And I obviously try to follow everybody that subscribes to me. I at least try to go, and sometimes it's hard because they don't tell you, like on YouTube. If you look and it says, "Oh man, I'm up so many followers now," and it's like, well, I want to subscribe back to them. Sometimes they do tell you, sometimes they don't. So I haven't figured that part out yet.
Right.
But TikTok does. So usually, you got to be a little careful with TikTok though, on who you follow back, because you might be following a bot.
Yep.
So usually what I like to do is pull their file up. If I see that they've made videos and they're following so many and so many following them, fine, I'll follow you back. But if you follow my video and you follow 3,000 other people and you've got 1 subscriber or 4 subscribers, something ain't right there.
Yeah.
So like I said, on that platform you got to be careful. You'll follow bots real quick, and then your stuff starts getting hacked or whatever. But YouTube, it's harder to do that, at least for me.
Yeah.
But once in a while, it will tell me, "Hey, so and so subscribed." So I'll go in and I'll give them the follow back, because I mean, it's only fair.
Right.
But don't be upset if I don't, because it probably just didn't tell me who it was. But that's why I like following Coldwater, and that's why there's a few other channels I like to follow, because that's not all of why I like to follow them. But a big thing is in their live chats, they're in there dropping links.
Yep.
For and that may be something I start doing too. Just have people start posting links, because that's a big help, and I'm up for helping when and where I can.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm glad that Coro asked the question that he did. He wanted to know from Carrie when they were going to make a video of the DIY chiller that they made for their axolotls, because I even saw that video and I want to know how they did it so that I can potentially make one for Squish, who is upstairs, so I don't have to keep
Was that the
using-
refrigerator thing?
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
a little mini fridge, but you can do a DIY chiller for so much cheaper than what chillers actually go for online.
Yeah.
And so I would love to be able to make one for Squish, because I want to keep her upstairs. The girls in the basement don't need a chiller because they're in the basement. It stays cool down there, so.
Melvin likes it when I do the pirate stuff. Thanks, Melvin. I thought that character was gone.
Yeah.
You know what? A lot of people like that. I don't know why.
Yep.
I don't know why. Arr.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Matt says it's actually a bad thing when you post lots of links, especially to other YouTube channels. It makes YouTube think you're a grow channel.
Well, I don't think I'm big enough to be a grow channel.
Well,
Trying to grow my channel.
right.
Now, speaking of that, we are 88 away from 500.
Shut up. Are you serious? Wow.
I'm telling you what's helping us shorts. And making better content.
That is
That's got a little bit to do with it.
That's crazy. I mean, that's awesome. 88. We should be able to definitely get 88 by
so.
September.
I think so. I think it's accomplishable.
I think so too.
Mhm.
That is awesome. I mean, at least on your channel. My channel, on the other hand,
Well,
I need to put out more content.
yeah, I was gonna say you gotta.
I have a bunch of
stuff
behind
out.
the scenes stuff from work that I could definitely post.
Well, there you go. I gave you that one idea.
I know, and I have all the videos for it. I just haven't put them together to.
Sketty says, "Woohoo! Next step, 500." Yeah, and then another giveaway. Hey, you know what? I had fun doing the last one. Not that
was fun.
I've actually had fun doing all of them, but I had fun doing the last one, and I thought that it was fair for once. wasn't just restricted to the States. We found a loophole. And it worked out great.
Yeah.
Using hashtags helped. Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah.
I learned that a long time ago. I plaster the crap out of my videos with hashtags.
Yep.
But anything I could think of that, like if I'm posting a video on a Fahaka puffer, there's probably 10, 15 hashtags. Just anything I could think of that somebody would punch in to look for whatever I'm trying to show.
Yeah.
But absolutely right. Hashtags will get them seen. Or at least get them into the thing so that you can see them. Where you want to call that, the algorithm?
Yep.
I don't know. But, yeah, definitely. So, you know, I hope if anything, maybe some of the stuff we talked about maybe helped tonight. Or, you know, if you're wanting to get on, and I know my light got dim. Ooh, yeah. Let's do surface of the sun. There we go. Now you can see us. Oh, Googling the top 10 hashtags. That's not a bad idea. When you go on TikTok, you can put a hashtag in and it'll actually show you how many views a certain one gets.
Yeah. YouTube does that too.
Do they?
If you go into your YouTube studio to add your hashtags,
Oh,
it'll
see,
tell you how many
okay.
views each hashtag has.
I gotcha. All right, well. See, perfect case in point. I don't know everything. I'll be the first to admit that. I don't know everything. But we all know this.
Yeah.
Instagram, now
Instagram
see,
does the
I
same.
don't know anything about that. I don't know
I
nothing
handle
about
the
that.
Instagram side of
Nothing
things.
about Twitter. I don't mess with either one of them.
I don't do Twitter anymore. I got rid of that a long time ago.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Instagram, I do that side of it. For
I-
Metalhead.
I use the YouTube and the TikTok are the two easy. I don't know why TikTok's really easy to use. YouTube's really easy. It's gotten easier. It wasn't always easier or this easy to use, I guess I should say. At least for me. Everybody else might be like, dude, you're an idiot. Well, we know this. But it seems like that YouTube's gotten easier, and obviously the talks, the tick and talks,
Yep.
they're really, really easy. I mean, you can, boom, post it, done. But, yeah. I could go on about this all night. Yeah. But I won't. Because I'm hungry.
Yeah.
And there's food. And I still got tanks to work on. Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, though, Bobby is still in the 150, and nobody's dead over there.
Or injured,
Or injured.
which is phenomenal.
Yeah, he's doing great. I've never seen Bobby that calm
Yeah.
with
no,
other fish.
I was just gonna say it kind of makes me sad because that's just telling us that he is getting older and.
I called them pound sign instead of hashtag. No, I do it all the time just to piss people off. Because that's what it was to me.
Well, yeah.
It still is to me. I grew up with a phone that you had to do this.
The rotary phone. Yes.
You know, if you hand most kids a rotary phone right now, they're gonna throw it at you.
They're not
They're not gonna know what the hell to do with it.
Yeah.
You mean I have to plug this into a cord? I have to hold this? Oh man, times change though. It's fun aggravating the younger crowds sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not a pound sign. It's a hashtag. Okay, it's a pound sign.
Right.
Oh man. Well. Oh yeah, if you messed the very last number up, you had to hang up and start all over again.
Yes.
There was no delete button. That was
No.
your delete button. Hang
Yeah.
up. Same thing with calculators. The really old ones, you couldn't just, oh crap, push a button and go back a couple. No, nope. So if you had this really long equation you're trying to work out, You fucked up. Just start all over again.
Yeah. 3G
No.
says I grew up with 2 cups.
Two
and a
cups
string.
in a string. Oh man. The good old days.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey guys, it's been a fun hour hanging out with you guys. I'm starting to enjoy doing the 2 streams a week more and more, actually. I didn't think I would. I thought I would hate it,
Right.
but I don't. So that's good for you if you like watching me and her.
Yeah.
A rotary calculator. Huh? Well,
I
I
mean,
think they
guess
had those in Roman times.
I
They were
mean,
the little ball things. Just,
what do they call that? An abacus? Is that what it's
I
called?
don't know. It's a freaking ball thing. I'm not old enough to use one of those.
I think that's called an abacus. Something like that. But anyway.
Oh man. Well, guys, I had a blast with you guys tonight. Hope to see you all Monday, where we will do this all over again.
With a different topic.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Hopefully.
Maybe we might even try to get somebody on stream. Who knows?
Yeah.
So, anyways, until then, you guys have a fantastic weekend. Don't party too hard, and if you do, name it after me. Or don't name it after me. Or don't blame me for it. You can name it after me, just don't blame me for it.
There you go.
And until Monday, I'll catch you all later. Stay metal.